My name is Rick Smiklis. Welcome to our show. This is Gertie. She'll be joining us. I founded a chicken wing chain known as Wild Wing. I opened 100 restaurants and sold it. I'm going to do a little show here with my dog. And one of the things about our company was we had proprietary items. One of those items was garlic Parmesan wings, which I eventually turned into Gar Par. It became a staple item. So I'm going to take you through the process of how I made the wings. I used a bag of flour here that was pre-spiced, and this is the only flour that I used. It was a pastry flour, which is important. There's stuff that goes into the flour, baking soda, baking powder. The actual baking soda is what browns it. The baking powder is what makes it light and fluffy, combined with this. So I'm going to take you through the process of how I did this. So I had a bunch of spices. This is really the first step, getting your spices in. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. The main thing that really brings flavor to this flour is, they say, double up on the pepper, but I like to use 3 or 4 times more, and that's what really worked for me. Before I bring out, oh, you're sneezing too? I get the flour, mix it up a bit, and then the secret ingredient, the pastry flour. What you do next is the most fun part. Put your hands in the flour, and away we go. It's gonna get a little messy here, but you wanna get as much pepper as you can out. Actually, it's really messy. Feels good though. You can see the color coming up from the bottom. I haven't done this in maybe 15 years. Girlie's got flour all over her. It's pretty hilarious. Sorry, Girlie. Sorry, Girlie. Jimi Hendrix had a song, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky." Excuse me while I wash my hands here. Well, I got you. This is what we're going to be making, the garlic Parmesan. I used a Renee's Caesar dressing. And some grated Parmesan cheese, but I'll show you how it has to stick and how it has to apply. This is the interesting stuff. I marinate the wings overnight. Couple spices in here. So the key is put the flour on top. You don't want the wing too wet. So what you do is you put them in here in this tray. Throw these guys in here. Fill them up nice. So what I do next is I shake it. I joked in my bartending days it was shake it to the right, shake it to the left. But there was a guy that would always come in and Ricky, my brother, shake it, don't break it. So I'm gonna shake it, I'm not gonna break it. And this is no shake and bake. So what you see, these are nice. You don't let them sit too long. You preheat your oil to 350, 375. You go until they're golden brown. It's important that you note, these wings are a little smaller. And what a lot of people don't know about wings, the bigger the bone, the less the flavor. So when you go to a place and you're wondering why they're so small, actually those are the best wings. The next process is we're gonna take these wings and dip them one by one into this fryer that's back here. And, when you dip them like this, you get them like this, you shake it off. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put them in this bowl here. Very, very important step that everybody overlooks. I'm gonna pat them down. It's very important that they're patted down because the grease will destroy the sauce that I put on. People make the mistake of, when they take the wings out of the basket, they leave all the oil on there. Like, the oil belongs in the fryer. So, shake it, the oil off in the fryer, not in here. And I always do this. I always pad the extra grease off. You have a wing like this, and then you put it on here. That's called topping. So what I did is I sauce them, and then I toss them. So what you want to do is you want to cover these things up. Usually I have a glove, but what I do is with all the wings, sometimes you just take the wings. This is the best part, where the crispy crust goes over. So what you do with these, you pat them down, and just like the Colonel, finger looking good. Wow. The interesting part now is the Parmesan. You sprinkle it nice. You got a nice coating. And that's that. You know, so I joke always, it's Sesame Street, which one doesn't belong with the others? And it's obvious we see that it's this one. You know, don't top them. Don't top them. Gertie? Gertie, you want to try some? Here. There's a dog outside. So the only way to calm her down is to give her some food. You want a bit of garlic parmesan? Look at that. Hey, look at that. Is that good? Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to waste time. I'm going to eat them right here. Look at the cheese on that. Isn't that good? Another important thing, when you see a white bone like this in the middle, it's a very good wing. It means it's fresh, and they're so good that Girlie wants more. There you go. She's not even a barker, but she's a bit camera shy. She'll get used to it. Yeah, so if you see a bone that is black and it's bruised and it's broken, those are coming from Brazil or somewhere else. They're frozen and they're brittle, and all the flavors in a bone. So that's another reason I don't go to these places. Nobody makes the wings fresh, and you can see. Look at the difference, like the meat, the taste, the flavor. So try to get fresh wings, nothing frozen. Unbelievable. I'm going to take a break, and I'll see you again. Ready?